Hey, how's it going this evening? It's Wednesday, February the 1st, and I hope you all enjoyed your first day of reading, especially for the Tuesday night class. You all should have finished your reading by now, unless you chose to do your reading throughout the day or at night, which is really hard, but it's really possible if you're not me, because I just fall asleep. So anyway, I'm here right now. I'm here with my trusty tools, highlighter, blue and black pen. I have my mug of coffee. I've got the Bible. And Mommy in 90 Days Bible opened up to our second reading, which starts at Genesis 16. And I've got my trusty notepad here that I'm filling out with sermon ideas for next year. So your reading as you get going today is going to be some pretty familiar stuff to most of you. It's going to be the story of Abraham and Sarah. And in chapter 15, this is so cool. God made the promise to Abraham, the covenant with Abraham. Your descendants will be as many as the stars in the sand, the grains of sand on the earth. And this is actually God kind of changes Abraham and Sarah's name. It was Abram and Sarai to this point. Abram, which means high father, Sarai, which means my princess. And God changed their names. It said the Lord changed their name from Abram to Abraham, which means father of multitudes, and Sarai to Sarah, which means mother of nations. And there's this really fun interaction. So God changes their names. He makes this covenant with them. They can't have children. And so God tells Abraham, hey, I'm going to bless you with a son. And you're going to find this, I find it hilarious. It says Abraham had the first great big belly laugh in the Bible when God told him that. Abraham says, I'm 100 years old. There's no way you're going to do this, God. And of course, Abraham and Sarah had Isaac. Now, there are lots of other stories. You're going to love the side stories here when they figured out they couldn't have, Sarah couldn't have children. Abraham took on Hagar, who was Sarah's handmaid, and they had Ishmael. And as tradition goes, Ishmael is the lineage of the Muslim people in the world. So Islam, Father Islam. Anyway, so there's Jacob and Esau. There's when Abraham, you're going to read about when Abraham goes and God tells him to sacrifice his son to prove his faithfulness. And of course, Abraham's ready to sacrifice Isaac, his son, and God provides a ram, a male sheep, and says, I would never ask you to do that. Save your son. And you've proven your faithfulness to me. Really cool. There's Lot, who's Abraham's brother. And they have some real sordid situations, and we'll talk about that next week, I'm sure, a little bit. But anyway, you will really enjoy this reading in Genesis. It's really cool. Enjoy your reading. Enjoy your day. God bless you. I know I've been blessed in the reading. I'm praying for you all. Keep going. Just keep reading. Just keep reading. Keep reading. See you tomorrow.